Hi everyone, it's Melody Lane here from melodylanedesigns.com. I am doing a birthday card for a coworker who is just turning 21. And he's going to go on a gambling boat on his birthday. So I thought for his 21st birthday, I'll make a gambling related card. So I made a roulette wheel. I'm going to show you how to do shadows with them welded together because there's been lots of questions on that. First, I'm going to show you the roulette wheel, a little bit of how I did that. And I will share this cut file for you on my blog at melodylanedesigns.com. This is the Las Vegas. It's not really a cartridge, it's just like a Cricut Craft Room exclusive. So first, although this says layer 7, it was over here and I just moved it. And how to move it is I'm holding down the mouse left button and just dragging it, and then it moves it. And the reason I have it in the front is so it shows on the bottom, because if I move it this way, you can't see it. You can't see the other layer. Okay, so how I did this is I started with the first layer and then do the shadow. And just click that, drag that. I had them all at 2.5, so they're all the same setting, so every layer on the same will fit. And if you don't want this size, all you have to do is hold down your mouse button, grab everything, and then you can change the size of it all, and it all stays fit together. Okay? Okay, so this is the first layer. It actually was, let's click so they're not all loaded. Okay, I'm going to get rid of everything. I'm clicking on these eyes on the top of the layers. Oh, missed one here. This is the shadow, and you kind of need the shadow to know where the little curve here goes, or you could put the curve anywhere, but I kind of like it there to tell me where to go. Okay, so then this one is just the basic layer here, and then the shadow piece, or the basic layer in Shift, is this piece. And this piece here will go on top of here, but on top of some other layers. It's like the very top layer. And if I wanted to move that over here and put it in a different color, I could do hide contour and then click that off and then put it in again and hide contour this piece. And then I would have those pieces separately. So these two are the layer 1. And then this is layer 1 Shift. I put them on two separate ones just so we can see them layered. And I put them in the spot that matches that. It's so easy, really, once they're cut out, to put them together. So then layer 2 is this piece, which is this one. And then this piece here, again, if you want to put it on top and see it all together, you can hide contour that and put it on top of here. And then the Shift is this piece. And it also has the ball, but I want the ball to be white, but I don't want all of this to be white, I don't think. I don't want the middle section white. So I separated the ball, and then there's the ball. I just put in another layer. And then that's it for my roulette wheel, because I already did the shadow. So I have everything for the roulette wheel. And when I print this, I am going to separate all the colors and probably put them all on one page, print them together. I'm going to hide the roulette wheel so I can show you how to do the words with shadows and welding. There really is no completely easy way. I lost my, I thought I had an M there. The font I'm using is Feeling Groovy. So now I gotta match that M up to the correct size. And I'm going to zoom in for this one, because I'm okay. That looks pretty good. And you can see these are all welded together. There. It's just barely welded. I want it welded a little more. There we go. I'm probably going to have to move this E. The top layer is not welded together because I want it to look like that. I want to do Happy 21st Birthday, Jamie. I'm going to start with the shadows. And, whoops. I got to make sure this yellow one is highlighted because that's going to be my shadow layer. And I'm going to change this default height down here to 1.5. Okay, now for the numbers. I'm going to start with the shadows first. Just going to put all my things up here. Okay, now I'm going to move that closer. Okay, now I'm going to do the layers on top. Whoops. I want to highlight this layer over here, the top layer. So we can see them in the different colors. You can change the colors. I'm not going to cut the paper in these colors. It just randomly gives you a color, but you can change your colors by clicking on the little circle. And you don't have to put these right in the center. You could have them all to the left. Like, you can make them all look that way. Or you can put them more on the bottom and have it look like a 3D shadow. Or you can have them in the middle. Okay, now these are too small. I mean, too big, so I want to make them smaller. Whoops. I want to move them all together. So it's kind of welded together. And if I wanted to change the size of this, then I can change it all together. Okay. So now I'm going to move it all together. I'm going to group it together. I'm going to go ahead and hit this group button up here. Oh, no, it won't let me group because they're in different layers. But I could just group these, get rid of, I hit the I up here to get rid of that layer and group that. Okay, now those are grouped. If I just click on one of them, they'll all move. Now let's do these. Group these. It wants to keep putting them on the other layer. Cancel. Okay. Now I need to do happy birthday. And I was thinking about just doing a cartridge, like those cake cartridges all have like happy birthday, and there's lots of them that say happy birthday, but I want to do happy 21st birthday. So I want these capitalized, so I'm going to use the shift for the H and the B. Oh wait. Delete. I want this. I want to do the shadow first. These are the capital letters I want. You could do text over here too. Okay, I'm going to show you another way of doing this. I hit the text box over here. And it's already on Feeling Groovy because that's what I've been using. And so it's basic, but I want shadow. So I'm just going to type it on my keyboard. Oh, you have to click Add Text Box. And I'm just going to do this part of it. APPY. Move this out of the way. And then you can change the letter spacing over here so they weld together. This is at a -4, and they all are together. I think I want them bigger though. The text size is only 1 here, and this is 1.5. So I'm going to change the text size to 1.5 so it matches with the H. I don't think I like the way those are. I want to move these down. I don't like the way they're spaced. And I can't change it either. So I'm going to delete that. Okay, there's my word, and I kind of don't like it. I don't like the way they're spaced. I want to like lower these. This must be why I never use this option, but I wanted to show it to you. I can't move each letter on its own to change where they're at. So I'm going to delete it, and I'm just going to go back down here and add the letters I need. Because then I can put them where I want them. Okay. Let's put the A touching the H. Okay, now let's do the basic. Get the H and the B while I'm in this one. Whoops, put them on the wrong layer. I have to hit the next layer that I want them to show in a different color. And shift. Okay, now we're just gonna move these to where we want them. So because I don't have these welded together, although I probably could, I could put them so close, I could do each letter until I see the blue touching. Maybe I will do that, because that will make it so much easier. And I'm grabbing both layers by dragging the mouse over the 2 layers. Okay, now all of the top layer is welded. And these stupid things. I think it will cut out. Okay, there. We'll see. Let's go ahead and weld all these together too. Also gonna make these a little smaller. And I want to make the Jamie a little bigger. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and weld these together because when taking them off the mat, they'll be so much easier. So now it'll be all grouped, so I won't have individual little layers on any of it. So I will be making a video on the card. Okay, and I'll put a link to the video for the card at the end of this once it's put up. Okay, thanks for watching.